Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into an app called SnakeWise, and it's built to answer one of those questions that can, really get your heart pounding when you're out in nature. Okay, picture this. You're hiking, maybe just working in your garden, and suddenly you freeze. There's a snake, and your mind starts racing, right? What do? Is it dangerous? Do you back away? In that moment of panic, what you really need more than anything is clarity. Because in a moment of real uncertainty, especially when wildlife is involved, good information is safety. Having the right knowledge right then and there can make all the difference in the world. So how do you get that clarity fast? Well, this is where technology steps in. It's kind of like having an expert right there in your pocket. Meet SnakeWise, an AI-powered snake identifier that's designed to turn that moment of uncertainty into confidence. Its core promise is beautifully simple. Get fast, accurate snake identifications with nothing more than your phone's camera. That's it. You point, you snap a photo, and suddenly you know. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does it actually take you from that quick photo to the critical facts you need? Well, the whole process is designed to be seamless, delivering that info in just a few seconds. The process is about as straightforward as it gets. You add a photo, either by snapping a new one or just picking one from your gallery. Then the app's cloud-based AI gets to work identifying the snake. But here's a really smart feature. Every result is automatically saved right to your device. This means you can go back and look at it later, even if you're completely offline. And this online versus offline capability is a huge deal. Think about it. You need a signal to identify a new snake? Sure. But once you do, that info is yours. You could be deep in the backcountry with zero service and still pull up every single detail about the snake you saw earlier at the trailhead. Super useful. But just getting the name of the snake, that's not the real goal, is it? The true power of an app like this is the knowledge it gives you for your own safety. It's all about the critical data you get with every single identification. And this is where it goes way beyond just a simple name. It delivers a full-on intelligence report. You get the basics, like the common and scientific name. But more importantly, you get a clear threat assessment, its venom status, and a danger level. And here's the most critical part. You get safety and first aid instructions tailored to that exact species. It's not generic advice. It's a direct action plan. Here's another crucial function: telling the difference between snakes that look alike. Is that a harmless gopher snake or a venomous western diamondback? To the untrained eye, they can look almost identical. An accurate ID isn't just interesting, it can be the difference between calm observation and a life-threatening mistake. So who is this really for? Well, the audience is actually pretty broad. You've got your outdoor enthusiasts, of course, the hikers and campers, but then you also have professionals. Think first responders, farmers, landscapers, people whose jobs put them out in nature. It's also a great tool for students and researchers, and frankly, just anyone who loves nature and is curious.
Okay, we have to pause here for a second and talk about something that is incredibly important. The app is a powerful tool for sure, but it is absolutely essential to understand its most critical limitation. This is not a toy. It's a tool that has to be used with caution.
This is the most important thing you need to hear. SnakeWise is not a substitute for professional medical advice. In the case of a snake bite or any medical emergency, you must contact emergency services immediately. Think of the app as a tool for identification and education. Your very first call has to be to the real-life experts.
The app also has some other thoughtful features packed in. You can search your entire history of past discoveries, you can get results in multiple languages, and for the really tech-savvy folks, you can even plug in your own custom API key. And crucially, in this day and age, the developers say it's privacy-focused, meaning your data isn't shared with third parties.
So when you put it all together, SnakeWise is clearly a powerful tool for both education and identification. But, and it's a big but, it's one that's designed to be used with a healthy dose of caution and personal responsibility. And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating thought to end on. Could a simple app right there in your pocket fundamentally change how we safely interact with the wild? It's a really interesting question about that intersection of technology, nature, and our own personal safety.